third attempt at this. You'd think it'd be nice and easy, wouldn't you? It hasn't reset yet. Middle of February, I think it's about the 16th, Sunday morning. Work it out for yourself on your close as. That's me. A bit fed up with resetting this darn thing. It seems to be working okay. What time it takes to smoke a cigarette. Reduce my bird feeds. There's sunflowers and some black sunflowers and the stripy ones. Right. So January, February. So it's middle of February. Stuff is starting to come through. Done my usual mistakes. Haven't labelled my pots. So I've got no idea what's where. This one is bursting through. I can get that. What plate is stinking? I have no idea. Oh, anyway, this one was bursting through. Its pot. So I bunged it into that. Excellent soil, no problems with it at all. It's really nice stuff. Yeah, that was vermiculture, permaculture. Still left bits of cardboard around. See no point in shifting them, doing harm. Let's have a look. Yeah. It's cold out. And this one, I forget what this one is as well. Shooting up lovely. Again, cracking soil. Right. That's my compost in there, so all the rubbish I gather up from around here, which is like chaff from all the bird seeds, I gather it all up, scrape it all together, don't throw it away. I pile it in there. Occasionally throwing a banana skin on top and all the sticks in there. There's loads of worms in there, and they compost it down. So if I need to top up anything, it comes out of there, which you won't be able to see for long because there'll be a flower pot on top of it. Those tall bush up, we'll be able to see better what they are. I can always look at the other videos. Again, another one, I don't know what it is. It's propagating itself, it's doing nice. They've all got medicinal uses. Some are for toothaches, some of them anesthesia. Oh gosh, different things, I forget. But I do remember that I grow perennial, always the same type of growing, same focus, so they're all doing lovely. I think that's a type of salvia. Again, with its own pot, I want it to spread. And then I'll divide it, end up with more pots of it if it's cool. The one at the end there, I've been keeping that one for ages and giving it out to other people. Salvia nemorosa, certainly one of my favourites. It's sharing a pot in here. Or I would have a dig and expose it because stuff gets thrown on top and the mulch gets thicker and you forget. But it's lovely and healthy, it's doing fine. Ah yes, those two pots there, in the top there are dahlias. Bishop's Children or Dark Angel, whichever you prefer. Excellent dark foliage. So I'm going to repot, give those a stinging nettle wash, it's just stinging nettles that have been left to rot in a bottle or container or diluted, it don't matter, just so it looks like weak tea. That's all. So I'm going to use there we go, I'm going to spray that. I've got a little bit more, it stinks rotten, so I'm going to do that outside. Spray those roots off, give them a nice nitrogen feed, and then repot them in those 2 containers. It's just balancing on sticks so it doesn't compress. This pigeon was so bold. He was trained to this is why you see a lot of top protection for the moment. They're not particularly keen on green, it confuses the eyes. I really like this cigarette. Petunias I've had those for years. I loosen the moss on top of that because I don't want it suffocating. Some petunias might have survived if they hadn't, whatever. Again, I'm trying to train up in conservation, you see. And that is my love. Everything works if you grow with nature, mate. Yep, they all get fed. Compost teas, no insecticides. I've got slugs up here. That's the drier section. Right. So down this end, there's going to be a couple of pots of hostas. That could be one there. But they're the other side of that. So there's going to be a couple of hostas, a little bowl of water. This end's going to be more humid. And this dry end is dry. Lavenders, mint, rock rose, stinging nettle in there as well. Cactus, that seems to have survived the winter. Okay, it's cool. I've noticed the blue tits up here, just the other side of that brown pot. I don't know if that black pot is a bird nest. I've noticed the blue tits up here defending this area. Could be simply down to resources, but they don't usually defend territory unless he's eyeing it up. So we're getting into that season. It's another pile of compost. There'll be worms, they'll open themselves to that. Definitely one hosta pot. So I'm pretty sure that other one's a hosta as well. That could be the really big part back there, I'm not sure. This, I've had a dig. There was lilies, but it looks like they're coming up again anyway. That'll become some sort of blanket thing or something. I'll just turn that around. And this is the rock rose. I think stinging nettles helped it establish companion planting. Look it up, it's excellent. All fed the same thing, nature's own. A bit more spirulina on lavender, although it did have one load of worm castings, that is. See? Spring out of life, reaching towards the sun. Juniors that I shouldn't have. $100 up in the air. Yeah, nature, isn't it? I'll back off a little bit. Just pay attention. Really like that cigarette I've been trying. I put that pole across there because the birds like to stop before the feeds, and I do not want them getting tangled up in that green net. They've been pretty cool. It's not all the way across, it dips inside. Not anybody tangled yet. See that seagull? Eye height. Cool, isn't it? Leave your top dressings, let it mulch down. Everything wants to grow, it really does. Burns there. It could be nitrogen toxicity. The reason being, devil's ivy, it's a tree dweller. Let that come out. There we go. It's a tree dweller, and although it does need minerals and nutrients, very minimal. So a real dilute of worm castings is plenty for it. There we go, fresh shoots, you can see them. That's just had a nice tea as well. What we got, the Lizzie's nice and green, spider plants if you want. This is going to go back outside. As soon as it warms up, you can see it's coming through nice, it's doing alright. Ferns, they need dilute as well, they're looking good. A bit more sun, reposition it. Dracona's family, cactus in the background. That's it. So, first spring works.